welcome back. Joining me now is Miss Soni Dimond. So great to have you back.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Oh my gosh, it's always so much fun to be with you.
We love having you here. Today's topic is, who wants to be a gem? Like yourself, Miss Soni Dimond.
Why, thank you.
A gem. What does it mean to be a gem?
Definitely an intentional play on words. To be a gem is to be generous, engaging, and memorable. And it is something that we all should strive to do, because people remember you and smile at some point in your life. And in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month this month, I thought perhaps a pink mirror, right, could create a smile in your face. What do we judge people on right now that is unfair? What is one of the things?
Well, I would say, first of all, you judge people by the way they look. When you see them, you kind of size them up, whether it's what they're wearing, maybe their hair, maybe their nails.
That's right. And are they taking care of themselves? And would that mean that they would not be good at a job? That could affect their future. So what I say to people is, sometimes unfairly, we go by weight, age, maybe the current clothing they may have on, or maybe that they're grooming. And that is one thing, and we are human beings hardwired to do it. It's not going to change. It's a perception at the reception. It's what you see when you meet, and that first image can be a lasting memory for someone. But what other things, if you wish to judge people, what might be a better list to judge them by? If I may start us out, I would say integrity. Oh yeah, that's a big one. It's a big one. You know how you can judge someone's integrity?
Can you judge that right off the bat if you don't know them that well? Is it something that you have to spend some time with in order to?
Yeah, it's not a first impression, because people confront any way they wish, and that's the way that is too, because we're made that way, and all the world's a stage. However, if you're with someone for even a small amount of time, let's say you're having lunch, how does that person treat the wait staff?
I always notice stuff like that.
There's your tell. How honest is that person? That's taking a little longer because you can catch them on things. What's their tell? How do they treat others? And that means older people, which is another thing that people have discriminated against. And how do they treat those less fortunate? So if we let people show us who they are, believe it, they'll show you who they are. And that's how we should be judged. So be generous with your time. Be engaging. Ask people questions, the 5 W's. And as someone in TV and always asking questions, you know who, what, when, where, and sometimes how.
Soni, what would you say, how would you define beautiful?
Oh, beautiful is on the inside. As we were talking about beautiful, and it might be trite, but some people are brilliant on the inside. They may not be the best dresser. They may not be the person who is the most engaging. But when you sit down and you think about it, they are smart and valuable, but they may not have the cut, color, clarity, and carat weight that we may put on people that we think are gems. But when you get to know someone, they can go, you may start out really well, but if you start asking who, what, when, where, why, and sometimes how, you'll start seeing, is someone really a gem, or are they an imitation? And it's very, very important, and I think in style, in the way you present oneself, that you are consistent. Another C should be added when we talk about gems.
Well, and to be a gem too, we also think about soft skills. How can we improve that?
I'm really glad you asked that. I'm writing books, and one's called Life's a Pitch, which we covered. Life's a Pitch for Rookies, which is son of a pitch for kids. And then we have... it's for every age group. With a P, with a P. And it's like pitching. And the last one, or the next one, I guess it may not be the last, is Life's a Pitch for Ladies. And whom do you think, between the two genders, picks up on soft skills faster than the other gender?
I would automatically say the ladies. I have to represent for the ladies, but is it the men?
No, it's the ladies. You are so right. And this is an FYI. Follow your instincts. Your instincts told you, ladies. And in our next time we get together, I definitely want to cover that, because when we have an instinct, so many times, well, maybe that's not right. And
second guess yourself.
And I'm telling you, it is so much fun in my presentations, and I'm gathering information now, and I welcome your viewers to write in. And I have an email that is on the air and online, Soni@SoniDimond.com, Diamond without the A, it's Dimond. Dimond. What we do is we are going to ask people, what do you think is beautiful? And that is to be a gem, in my opinion. But what is your definition of beauty? What do you think, Stephanie? What do
I
you think
think
is
you
beauty?
hit on point. Integrity is what I find beautiful. It really is. I notice those things. How do they treat wait staff? How they treat the elderly population? All those things say beautiful to me.
Absolutely. And your soft skills. And you may think this is great. I'll be poor and popular by have a lot of friends and no money, right? This could be your differentiator, ladies and gentlemen, on a job. A job interview.
Yeah.
You go on a job interview and all of a sudden someone says, you know, they're equally qualified, but whom do they hire? The one they like.
Stay tuned because there is more with Soni Dimond coming up. Soni Dimond, president of Soni Dimond Media. So how can people get a hold of you if they want to learn more about this segment, if they want to pick up one of your books?
Oh, absolutely. You simply write to me at sonidimond.com and I will take care of the rest. My books are available on Amazon.com. However, if you are having issues getting a hold of one, you want one right away, you want a box of books, I can take care of that for you. Or if you want me to come speak at your event, particularly to motivate people, not simply women, both genders, equal qualifications there. I love both genders, and we're going to talk about that. We have so much to contribute. It's how do we adapt to each other, and how can we communicate?
You have a lot of great advice. You've been doing this for a long time.
Yes.
So again, when we come back, it's the battle of he said, she said. We break down communication. There's a lot to talk about. Soni, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We're going to have more on Soni Dimond and her media company on fox4morningblend.com.
She's so awesome. We love her. All right, new season, new look. Up next, how to layer up this fall in style.